Hey guys, I'm Geek. In this video, I have an unboxing and hands-on look of another controller from GameSir that was sent to me so I can try it out and make a video for you guys. So here it is, and guess what? This G4 Pro controller might be the ultimate and only controller that you need, especially if you are a Nintendo Switch owner and you have an Android device and you're also planning on playing video games via Gamepad or any other cloud service. And one of the reasons why that is because of the magnetic buttons, and I'll show you guys in a minute what am I talking about. So first of all, this is how the box looks, right? I always put it back in the box, that way you guys can have an idea what to expect when you get it via email. I was gonna say via mail. So right here you have G4 Pro controller for Android, iOS, Switch, and PC. Multi-platform game controller. It's Bluetooth 2.4, and you can also use it wired as well. So let's go ahead and take the game off, or the cover off, and GameSir right there. Over here, let's go and take this away, and here you got the controller right away. In the inside, I believe you have the manual. Yep, you have the manual, which you need, especially to learn a little bit of the features, like hidden features that the controller has that you wouldn't know otherwise. Of course, here you got a USB-C cable to charge or use it wired. And of course, you got some GameSir stickers, which is cool that they actually now are including stickers. They got this one, these two, and these small ones. So now here is the controller. This is how it actually looks. Like you see here, it has a very similar look to an Xbox One controller. Very cool looking controller. And what's cool about this style of controller from GameSir is that they include a clip for the phone, and it's actually integrated with the controller. That's something that I really like over other controllers that I've had before, that you don't have to actually clip it on, or when it's closed, it doesn't actually looks weird. But this right here, you could just use the controller like this, and some people won't even notice that it has a grip or a clip for a phone. The directional button actually feels really good. I like the way it feels. And the inside, you have the turbo button. You have the picture or screenshot button. This is going to actually work with the Nintendo Switch. And this is the home button. You got the settings and the other settings button over here. And of course, you got the ABXY buttons over here. Thumbsticks on this controller feels really good. Same thing goes with the shoulder to triggers and the shoulder buttons. They do feel really damn awesome. So that's something very cool about the GameSir controllers. I have no complaints whatsoever. I actually like the grip of the controller, because this right here, the grippy portion of the controller, instead of being down here like most Xbox One controllers, you know, most Xbox One controller has like the grip over here in the bottom. This one has it like right here on the sides. And it feels really damn good when you're holding this controller, because when you're grabbing it, it doesn't slip at all. This feels really damn nice. It has a very cool rubber texture here, which makes it feel really damn awesome in your hands. Now, over here in the back, like you see there, I like that GameSir actually includes the button configuration that you need to press when you're syncing it to Android, to iOS, to Switch, or to the computer. Every time you're gonna press the home button plus the button designated here. So if you're syncing this to an Android, you need to press the home button plus the A button. To PC, home button plus the X button. To iOS, home button plus the B button. To Switch, the home button plus the Y button. Those are the button configuration you're gonna be pressing to actually configure or sync it up with whatever device you want to. Another thing that you don't see here, which I really like, is that they include the RF USB dongle right here integrated with the controller as well. And it's hidden right there. You guys didn't even see that, but it's hidden right there. And it goes back in like that. And that's it. Like you see there, you will never realize it was there. At first, when I started using the controller, I was like, wait a second, this is supposed to work with PC. Where the hell is that dongle? And I started looking at in the box, and then I was like, oh, wait a second, it's right here. So that's cool that it's included there. little slot there, which you can barely notice that there's something in there. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's right there. So let me go show you guys for a second. When you press it over here, when you want to sync it up to the Android devices, of course this button and this button, you're gonna press it so it can sync up, right? I already have this already connected to my Android device, right? So if I press this and the A button, press it for like a couple seconds, this is gonna turn blue. And like see there, it already connected, and this is how it appears on your phone. GameSir G4 Pro 99. The 99, I don't know if it's going to be all the time, but that's how it appears on my phone. And, you know, to sync it up, it's already synced up. That's why, like, see there, it recognizes the phone really, really fast. So you press the home button, and now right away you can, you know, move around. You can be here. You press the home button, it'll take you out of it. The cool thing here, I tried it on the phone with Android games. And, of course, just like always, the Asphalt game is, like, the #1 game that we test. And also Fortnite as well. But Asphalt works perfectly, awesomely good with this controller. No problems, no complaints whatsoever. And also, you can, like I said when I started the video, you can also use this phone to play cloud gaming. So if you're one of those that are looking for a controller and you're looking for a good controller that works with almost every device that you have, because a lot of people have a Nintendo Switch and, you know, want to play with these awesome games as well from the service over here, this controller is going to work perfectly good. And like you see here on the video, I'm going to be showing you a gameplay of Doom Eternal that now it's available here on the Xbox Gamepad. And like you see right there, the gameplay is very nice, very smooth using this controller. And the cool thing is that if you're used to playing Xbox games, you're gonna feel right at home with this controller, because ergonomically and physically it does feel like an Xbox One controller. That's the cool thing about this controller. To turn it off, all you gotta do is press and hold for a couple seconds there, boom, and it actually turns off. And what's awesome about this controller as well is that it also has motion control. I did hook it up with the Nintendo Switch here. Of course, when you press it over here, right, you go find controller, right? Nope, let's go to change grips. Over here, what you want to do is turn it on with the Y, the home button, and the Y button. Let me see, is it the Y button? Yep, it's the Y button. The Y button, press and hold. 1, 2, 3. There you go, it turns on. And depending, another cool thing about this controller, depending which button you're pressing with the home button, this is going to be a different color. So when it's on Android, this is going to be blue. When it's on Nintendo Switch, this is going to be red. When it's on PC, it's going to be like purple. It's really damn cool. That I really like that they did that. And like you see there, look how fast it actually connected to the Nintendo Switch. And like I was saying, this game, I don't think it's going to work here because right now I'm using, this is like that. But like you see here, you can see the little star right there. I'm moving around, the motion. This is a game that I could easily test because it has motion control. This is what is it? Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy. And like you see here on the video, I did play a little bit in TV mode, so you guys can have a better view of the, you know, of the motion controls, and it works damn good. Right here, like you see there, you press right here to center the star, and over here right now it's a little bit weird because I have the Nintendo Switch facing down like that, and I'm using the controller like this. But like see there, when I shake it, Mario also shakes as well. See that? And it works pretty damn good. So you press over here again and it goes back to the home screen. But one of the great things that makes this, separates this controller from all other devices. And one thing that I wish this other version of GameSir controller had, this is actually the GameSir T4 Pro. And what's cool about this controller is that it was meant to be syncable with the Nintendo Switch, right? It works, and what I really like about this controller is that it feels a lot like the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. It has a very good weight to it, and I love it. It has the paddles on the back, which are customizable as well. But the problem here is that the buttons configuration here, like you see there, the button configuration is not same as the Nintendo Switch. So I stopped using this because I get confused a lot. I get confused a lot when I use controllers that don't have the same configuration as the Nintendo Switch. And that kind of freaking sucks for this controller, because I actually like how the Nintendo Switch Pro controller feels. But this one, what's cool about this and separates this from all the other controllers is that these buttons are magnetically attached to the controller. Look at that, just like that. They have a little tiny groove on the left side of the buttons. They all have on the left side of the buttons, they have a little tiny groove, which is going to be hard to see on the video. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to see it on the video, but they come out easily. They come out very, very easily. And all you got to do is, if you're going to be switching from Android to Nintendo Switch, all you got to do is put the Y where it belongs, the X where it belongs, the B goes over here, and the A goes over here. And that's it. Now you have, like you see here, when you select, you use this button. When you go back, jump, like you see there, jump, and the Y, you see there, the Y. So everything, all the commands that you see on the screen, you're going to be able to see here perfectly good, just like any Nintendo Switch controller. And that's what's so awesome about this controller, that for $49, I believe this controller is going to cost $49. It's not available yet. It comes out, I believe, on Thursday or Friday. I'm going to leave links in my description because it's going to actually be available on Amazon. You can also go to the GameSir website, but a lot of people actually prefer buy the controller on Amazon. Also, I forgot to say that it charges or use a wired controller via USB-C. That's good as well. And honestly, I think this is going to be my #1 controller right now, because like you see here, for those that don't know, you know, this is the configuration of the Nintendo Switch. This right here is the configuration of the Xbox One, and I always, believe me guys, I keep switching between Nintendo Switch and Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and Xbox One, and it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy because the A and the B button and the X and the Y button is completely different. You know, it's completely different. And now with this controller, I just don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that because it works with any device that I have. Turn this off. Click right there. Yeah, go to sleep mode. And now the controller is actually turning off. For some reason, I pressed the home button for like 5 seconds and it doesn't turn off unless you actually turn off the controller there. It's easy to switch just back again. Oops. Like that. And like you see there, it just goes in just like that. Look at that. That is so cool. Button of that, bang like that, and there you go. And another thing is that you're not gonna put it the wrong way, because like you see there, you can put it like this, you can put it like that, you can put it upside down. It's not going in at all. It has a specific groove where it's gonna go always the right way. It's always going to be in the right way. That's something you're not going to get confused of. So keep in mind, when you're going to turn on the controller, the button configuration always has to be like this. Or you have to remember that the A is actually over here, that the Y is actually over here, because if you press and hold, for example, if you want to hook up to the Android and you press and hold, the Y over here is actually going to turn on for I think it's for iOS or PC. Keep that in mind. And of course, you know, I would turn right here. The cool thing is that once you're always sync it up once to a device, it's always going to remember that device. Another thing is that this right here, you can actually configure some things. That's why I say you always have to read the instruction manuals, because there's some things you can actually do here that you wouldn't know otherwise. Like for example, right here, if I press, let me see, is this working? Yes, this is working right here. If I press and hold the S button and press the up button, like you see, it actually controls the volume of the device that it is connected to. Like you see right there, that is so awesome. It also, if you press this button with these buttons over here, it actually controls the rumble of the device. If you hold this button and you press to the side, let me see, it's down. Okay, yeah, down or up. It controls actually the intensity of this light right here, this logo right there. So if you want it very, very bright, you could just go ahead and press the G button and the up and down button, like you see right there. If you think it's too bright, it's too distracting, just press down, 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 and then that's the lowest point it actually goes. You can actually turn it off, but that's the lowest it actually goes. And for me, it's better because when you're in the dark, it still looks pretty damn good. So guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to share this controller, which honestly, I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. It feels really, really damn good. So if you're one of those that love how an Xbox One controller feels, and you want to play one of those controllers with your Nintendo Switch, and you also want to switch to cloud service, this, I believe, is the ultimate controller. Just this right here just makes it so damn unique. This right here just makes it so damn unique that you can actually do this, and you know, your gameplay is now gonna work perfectly good because these buttons are magnetic. These buttons are magnetic, and they are actually, when you have the buttons in, they don't feel loose. They feel like real regular buttons. They don't feel like they're rattling inside of the device at all. They are very solidly connected to the controller. Like, see, there it has the connectors right there. If you give this controller to anybody, they would never figure out that, hey, wait a second, I can actually take this out, unless they actually had the instruction manuals, or unless you actually tell them, hey, you can actually take off the buttons. You know that, right? Because the configuration is so damn perfect. You know, it's so damn perfect that you won't notice it when the buttons are on. The buttons are on and they do not rattle at all. They feel totally normal. Are they there? You know, they feel totally normal. No, doesn't feel real weird at all. If you shake the controller, you won't hear those buttons rattling because they're super tight right there. They're super tight right there. So guys, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think about this controller. This controller is, of course, the GameSir G4 Pro. I'll be leaving links in my descriptions just in case you're interested in getting this controller from Amazon. Thanks for watching this video. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.